Every woman has a unique story to tell, a story that matters, experiences that are valuable. When embraced and celebrated, she can utilize her story and her experiences to make an impact in the world around her. That's why It's Her Brand magazine is here to provide women and their families with a platform and share and celebrate their stories. And editor Ashley Ray is with us this morning to talk a little bit more about the magazine. And I want to start with kind of the message and why you started this.
Absolutely. So I think of a quote out there by Morgan Harper Nichols that essentially says, share the story of the mountain that you've climbed, because you never know when your words are going to be a page in somebody else's survival guide. And in essence, that's what we're all about. It's that idea that every single one of us has climbed a mountain, and as women, we are inspired by those mountains that have been climbed. We're not inspired by the fluff, the woohoo, look at me and all my accomplishments, and the perfect life that we can put out there on social media, right? We all do it. But we're inspired by, again, those mountains, the real life stories of life is hard sometimes, and we all have something that we've been through that's difficult, and being able to share those stories in a way that it's not the woe is me, feel sorry for me. It's the look, life is tough. Here's what I went through, here's how I got through it, and here's how I am now. Because like you said, every single woman has a story to tell. Her story matters, her experiences are valuable, and when embraced and celebrated by the people around her, she can utilize those experiences in her story to make an impact in the world around her and to live life with purpose and passion. And that is exactly why we're here, to give women and their families that platform and that opportunity to share their stories and their experiences. And again, to do it in a way that it's, again, life is real, right? It's tough, but this is how I got through it, and this is where I'm at now. So yeah, that's in essence kind of why we're here.
Where can we find this magazine?
Yeah, so it's online. It's herbrandmagazine.com. So we've got the digital version. And then we also have distributors. So we print enough physical copies every quarter. We're a quarterly publication. And then we just released a couple bonus issues that focus solely on female business ownership throughout North Dakota. So those are just fun extra issues. But these quarterly issues, again, they're online. They can also be picked up physical copies, which are all listed on our website.
Do you have, I mean, you must have a million stories, but any one that just really sticks with you?
Of course, the current issue that just passed was all about infertility, adoption, and foster care. It's a fabulous issue. We connected our stories actually in the front because I struggle with infertility and we just adopted a little boy. And then on the other cover, because it's a double cover design, which is fun. So the other cover is the story of our little boy's foster family that he came from and connecting those stories together. On the inside, there's a story of a woman who used a surrogate. And then the other story is the surrogate telling her side of the story. The upcoming issue is all about cancer. And so there are just so many impactful stories out there that are just, they're powerful and they're meaningful and they've got the ability to change people's lives. But as women, we have to come forward and share those stories. And it's not always easy. It's not being vulnerable and putting that stuff out there, but really understanding that our experiences matter. And unless we're utilizing them and doing something with them, why are we here?
What kind of feedback do you get? Is this an easy read you can pick up and just read a little bit? Because a lot of times my life just gets so busy and you can't get that self-help book read.
Yes.
But you can be inspired by this.
You can, and there's, you know, shorter stories, there's longer stories, there's tons of them, it's packed, but I like you've got 3 months to really cover it. So pick it up on a weekend with your coffee, read a story or two, and by the end of the 3 months, you'll get through it all.
I love it. So, well, thank you for sharing your story and doing this as well.
Thank you so much.
All right, stay with us. We'll be right back here on North Dakota Today.